Umpires have headed out onto the field now, so that does mean that we are getting very, very close to a start in this Port Lincoln Football League fixture, as it does look as though we are now standing for the moment's silence for the Anzac ceremony. And of course, the national anthem being played around with the environment sirens, and the lights immediately after the national anthem switching on. And I just got a load of the light straight in my eyes. I'm not going to be seeing much after that.
Yes.
Those are bright.
They are bright, all right. Mate, they haven't even warmed up yet, Pete.
No, that's true. Let's shoot another 15 minutes and you'll see bright. I don't know where I'll be seeing anything after 15 minutes. They're that bright. So the umpires now moving into the centre of the field, effect here at Poole Oval as the sun does disappear behind us. We can see the reflection. Coin goes up and comes down, and Boston's have won the toss. Stephen Reese is elected to run from right to left on the radio dial in the first term towards the northern or city end of Poole Oval. Tasman will be running from left to right on the radio dial towards the southern or the industrial end of Poole Oval in this first term. So all sorts of questions to be answered tonight with the new look Tasman side. We do now have the umpire at the ready. Ball is in the air, and after a few minutes delay, we are underway here at Poole Oval. Here we go, and in the ruck, it's going to be a tap down one by Tasman's first up, going away Dylan George, and straight away Tasman's on the attack inside the 450, hand pass finds Jimmy Reese. And he gets the ball, shouldn't say that, Jimmy Neal rather than Reese. Neal kicks into the midfield. The ball is taken to the ground, and we've got holding the ball. So the first free kick will go the way of Tasman.
Tyson Collins has started well. That was a good second first up for him.
Billy Hayden going wide. That looks like going with it now. He decides to go into the centre, looking for the big lead. That's a clean lead, but it's picked off nicely there. I think that's all flying through. Was there a man league? Umpire calls play on. Comes away now over around the ball. Comes away now with Caleb Fitzgerald. Decides to get it away to Neil, and it's a wobbly old kick. Hayden doesn't get there. Doing well is Jace Rodder coming through the middle. Rodder going long for goal, and it's away to the left-hand side for the opening point. Tasman with the first point, and on the Purchase Sales and Service scoreboard, it's 1 point to Tasman's, no score to Boston, coming it down on the Empire Halifax time block.
And then the first look at Isaiah, mate.
Well,
He's hit them hard already.
he is a big unit. Austin's way down to be right in, and the mark is taken there by Adam Davies. Davies now looking up, doesn't see a referee what to kick to, so he's going to continue to come down this left-hand side. Right in front of our commentary is actually at Poole Oval. I think that actually came out on a foot from Brad Masters. No,
It was touched. Yep. I think,
it was certainly touched off here. I thought it might have actually come off Masters. They've ruled it off the knee.
okay.
So boundary umpire is thrown in. One walking over, that was hands up, that straight in front of the umpire. That is right smart move, I have to say.
Yeah, a little sloppy.
Yeah, Jackson Locke will get the free kick. I don't know exactly what Dylan George was thinking there. So now Jackson Locke with the ball for Boston's. Where does he want to go? Right in front of us, we can almost read the leads on the Sheriff. He kicks straight into the forward 50, looking for Sonny Singh. He can't get there first. Overall wobbly kick to slow getting away. Hayden now decides to go and roll down this wing, and the ball is put down there in the contest. Good shot now and kick it down. Neil straight onto it, decides to drive, looking for the mark. No, they can't get there. Dylan George with it, snaps it away now. Billy Hayden picks it up. The new captain, Mungo kick, finds its way. Right shot there from round that's called by on by the umpire. In fact, it was Pierce with the late hit, and it's a good mark taken there by Tasman on this right wing. Looking to go inside his Tansel, looking for the lead. They can't get there. Good spoil in on the side by Boston's. They're going to have the opportunity to bring it away now. Jackson Locke. They can't get hands to the ball. Tasman is the man taking them out. Umpire calls play on. Diving into the contest. Is that all going to shoot out to the side? No, it's not. And the umpire will go for a ball up. Looks like it's just inside the southern 50.
Just, mate, yes. Buddy Fair's a good spoil there, mate, because that's the agency here for Tasman's. But it looks like they might be double teaming Sing there. That's most contests, mate. So maybe one of their strategies, Tasman's.
Boston's picking up the crime at the back. Ball kicked across centre half back. They don't find the mark. Now it's a short kick, and that goes onto the chest of Casey Amos. Amos looking to play on quickly, and now they sort of get themselves into some problems here. Hand pass to himself. Smart play by Rakarossa. Rakarossa continuing, taking a real leadership role early on here. Good body positioning by Sonny Singh. Can't control it at the back. He managed to get body position though. Tasman's with the spoil. It's stuck at the bottom of the pack. 51 out from goal, more than end. Umpire calls for a ball up just outside the yard.
Boston's looking definitely to have more energy, mate, than Tasman's. At this stage, there's plenty of run. Whenever there's a contest, these blokes running, asking for the footy.
Dylan George with the tap out for Tasman's as bounces to advantage, doesn't for Billy Hayden. He has the hand pass away to his brother Harry. Wide kick, that's a good one. Finding out there, that looks like Jace Rodder. Now, what's Rodder going to do? He's going to kick forward and look into the contest. Mark is split up, so Tasman's they get it. Was that by contact? No, umpire says play on. Looking to get the hand pass away, they do now. Can they get a second one in? No, good swirl there by Boston. Now with it now. Can they get three? Oh, he does real Jimmy now, doing beautifully early on. Into the midfield, Stephen Reese on his own, taking the mark, centre field. Stephen Reese looks up, he decides to just take a couple of moments because he doesn't like everything that he sees. Reese keeping it low, looking towards the contest. Sonny Singh was at the back, but I passed in. Tasman's go without the crumb. Ball was caught in the contest. 48 from home, northern end. Umpire holds the ball up.
There was good presenting by Reese, being up there, mate, just running that extra 10 metres just to get away from his opponent. I like his kick into the forward line too. Kept it long. I think that's the kick on mate.
Hands in the back, free kick going the way of Boston. And no, in fact, it was whole play on. It was going the way of Tasman.
A good chance here.
And they are, goes without the hand pass. And Hayden now picks it up. Hayden, walking, swing on.
Excellent.
Beautifully done for Tansel. He's all on his own. He's going to put it out on front in the break. Running into goal. No, decided to hand pass over the top. It was unselfish move there. And Jackson.
He's hit the post, clean.
Oh, hit the post.
Yep.
Oh, boy, that one goes big.
And that was a real sitter, I thought. it was there to there to out. But what a build-up. Beautiful build-up by Tasmans. They'd lost their opponents. They'd lost their... they done well to get space by Tasmans, so well done.
2 points on the 36,000 service scoreboard for Tasman's. Boston's no score. Replay 4.5 minutes of this first two on the Airport Howard Place time clock with the best curries in town. Long kick down this right wing. Oh, flying with Sonny. Looking for a spec. He couldn't take it. Tasman's trying to get onto the ball because Boston's running this one down now. Just sheer force of will. Getting the ball forward. And is that ball going to get stuck in the contest? No, Tasman's with it now. It's a wobbly old kick down that left wing for Tasman's. Good ball coming in there. Boston's now back with it. They're going to have to hand pass into centre. And now that looks like Davies looking to send man on the lead. Couldn't take it, unfortunately. Brad Jacob went without it. Jacob again goes without it. Umpire says incorrect disposal. They're going to slow this one down now. They know that they're in no rush, Tasmans, to get the ball out of their own end.
Bradley Jacob doing excellent there. It's probably his third time he's presenting himself like that. He just needs to hold one, but he's doing everything right. Here he comes.
Kick over the top of Daniel Gove and has to dispose of the head pass quickly. Jackson Tansel onto it. Tansel deciding to run down the middle. It's a wobbly old kick. Baston's doing well to cut it off. Neil trying to get the loose pass there. What play happens? It's pull over his own head. Is that fine? No, it's called play. And yes, it is going to be called high. So it looks as though the free kick is going to go the way of Isaiah. No, it's going to be called ball up. I thought we'd call for... and we've got a man down. I think it's over.
Is it Gabriel, is it?
Yeah, keep an eye on that.
He got hit hard in the tackling contest, mate. Real hard.
Bursting away, Mitchell. Oh, good pluck out of the air there by Toby Wright. Mitchell sending the ball along. Mitchell Garrett from Boston's. And now they're just going to try and control this along the half back. And the mark is taken out there. That looks like Billy Hayvick drifting across to the left-hand side. It might even be Harry. And now they decide to continue down that left wing. Oh, it's an ugly kick. Boston's going to try and pick this one up. Sunny Singer advantage. Looking to hook in. And that's a good mark being taken. Billy falling back.
Tasman's look to adjust into the conditions a lot big bigger than Boston's at this stage, mate.
James Randall looking to play on. He get the option.
He can switch here. He's going to go to the wing back.
He looks for Gobin, and Gobin doesn't take the mark first time. Daniel, that is. And pass along there for Fitzpatrick. They're going to try and play on here. And back with the ball again is Fitzpatrick. It's a wobbler up kick. Did that go 15? No, it didn't. But no chance of disposing of that one when the ball was picked off so quickly with the mark. Josh Threadgold on fire orders the ball up. 8 minutes into this first term.
Tasman Fruits to seem to have a lot of space here, mate. It looks like it looks as though the Boston defenders might be kick chasing a little bit, which is not a bad thing.
No one able to hold the ball for a Sinmo's mark at the back contender, but it is holding the man. So it's going to be a free kick down the way of Boston's coming away across their half-back line, taking the mark on the chest. Is Torridon Hill. Hill continuing on out to his right wing, looking for and finding. Good mark, strong mark there out of Davies. First contender of the evening, I think, for the City Motors mark of the day. Mate, your mark and the team at City Motors.
He did well then. He just read it beautifully, mate. Put his knee up to protect himself. And Glazer opponent had no chance of scoring it.
Sonny Singh, a similarly great mark on the lead. Singh now 55 from home. Where's he going to go? Looking to the top of the square. Flying! And not being able to bring the ball down. There was Brad Jacob. Still alive now. It's a left foot banana kick. It's another one there from Luke Pearce. That is drifting. And it is out on the full in that right forward pocket. Tasman's free.
Geez, Luke Pearce was explosive then off the pack then, mate. He's looking well out of there, mate.
Shot out of the gun.
He did.
And now Tasman's bringing it away from their left back pocket. And try and play some possession ball, looking for a lead. Sonny Singh did well to get front spot. Boston's doing well at the back of the pack. Waiting for it. Here comes, and the mark is taken nicely. I was going to say they'll look like Jacob, but it's not. It's Jack Shandley, and he's going to be lining up pretty much bang in front. In fact, maybe a 10-degree angle off to the right. He's going to be kicking from about 40.
Now he's got the new goalpost in, mate, so definitely won't miss them, but well, let's see coming could be that goal, or possible goal. Good build up.
All right, now Shanley taking the run up back outside the forward 50 arc. And in he comes now, Jack Shanley, about a 10-degree angle. He's going to be kicking from 40. In he comes off the left boot.
Thank you.
Straight. Yeah. That looks beautiful. Jack Shanley has the opening goal in the Poole Oval. Hoping the Boston's favorite. You can hear the car horns going off in the background. The opening goal, the first contender of the EP Surf goal, they make your goal back with EP Surf. And like here's the sales and service scoreboard. It's Boston's 1 goal, Tasman's 2 behind.
Just about a celebration for the crowd, Keith. I can tell you there is a pretty packed house here tonight, mate, without a doubt.
Yeah, not too many spare parking spaces. If you haven't got the curry already, then I don't like your chances.
Yeah.
We do it early this evening. Of course, I'm going to have to use that this evening, thanks to our number one ticket holder, Macca's Ball, thinking the home at local footy. Up the ball goes, and it's going to be one in the contest there by Jackson Mason for Tasman, and Tasman straight onto the ball, getting the front inside 450, looking to attempt the mark. Couldn't do so. Brad Masters was looking very, very strong there. Barrel on with the pack contest, shoots out the back. Boston's have picked it up, taking the ground straight away. Was that hands in the back? Umpire says no, we'll have a fair him up. Around it now, I think 40 metres from home at Southern End.
Directly in front, mate. Yes, Tasman's are winning the centre clearances, mate. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's certainly early dominance there.
Top
Looking
early.
to win the tap back. Boston's wasn't even taken without it. No, umpire calls play on. Looking to get the ball away there was Casey Amos. Couldn't get his hands to it. And the umpire will call for yet another ball up, and that looks like it's going to be smack on the arc. Once again, straight in front. Umpire wasting no time. Looking to tap there. Bursting through the pack to be a problem. No. In and he's gone. I thought it could be a sleek tackle.
Yes, I thought so. Well, lucky there, mate.
Free kick going away at Tasman's Harry Haybick away to Jace Ryder. Ryder doesn't know where to go. He gets the hand pass away. It's straight away. On with the ball. It's Boston's not letting the man get free. And they really got themselves into the spot of all there, Tasman.
So we didn't need to rush it there, Jace. What we did, and look what's happened, mate.
Tap out one. Well, I was going to say one comfortably, but didn't really get to it. Oh, no, that's high. And the umpire calls it. Yes, absolutely correct. Free kick going the way of Bodie Fowler. Fowler in the up comes across his half-back line, finding Amos. Casey Amos, well, gee, he's got a return of speed about it, doesn't he? He decides to go wrong, looking for Singh down the left corridor. Singh went without it. Now they get a kick in. There might be a chance here. And it is Marko Bizic looking to kick into the forward line. Can't take the mark. Falling onto it now. Boston's have got the ball. Are they going to be able to get a kick in? Hand pass over the top there from Jacob. Looking for Singh. It's a wobbly kick. He's good. No, it's away to the right hand side just for the 1 point. Curtis the Sales would serve a scoreboard. It's Boston's 1-1-7, Tasman's 2 behind. 12 minutes gone. Airball how place to talk to the best players in town.
What to like about Tasman's, Boston's last play there, mate, with Bissick front centre.
Tanser getting the kick upfield. Harry Hayvick missed it. Oh, he got shoved out of Jimmy Neal back.
I think he was unlucky there, Coach.
Nah, definitely hands there in the side. And Jimmy Neal just trying to slow up a little bit there at Harry Hayvick. Harry Hayvick doesn't know where to go now. He's going to try and slow this one down.
Good decision.
In the middle. Aaron open there was Jace Rodder, and he takes the mark. Pretty much in centre ground. Jace Rodder, where does it really go?
This is where I think they'll fall apart tonight. There's no tall stand down there for the ball.
Oh, that's a sorry mark from Tanser. Looking to play on, and the kick was smart. It's straight off the boot. Beautifully done there by Boston. Ball first and ball back, and the umpire went all up.
So Tasman's playing on at all costs. Looks like, mate.
That's a very good observation there. Umpire with the quick ball up, and once again, Tasman's win the tap down, but they don't get crumb. And now bringing the ball away is Tyrese Sinkoff for Boston, down that right wing, looking for the lead. Beautifully done there. Blake Jacob providing a good solid lead, taking the mark. Right centre wing. He decides to play on quickly with Brad Jacob. Well, I was going to say I got some room there, but they just hit on the chest rather than actually looking to run the mark. So you see now looking, doing beautifully there at the back of the pack. Jack Shannon, all is coming to him nicely so far. And he's going to be lining up. Bit of a tight angle here. Probably a bit over 45 degrees. Closer to 50 degrees, I'd say. Yeah, but he's not going to have too much problem with the distance because he's only been getting kicking from about 35.
I reckon he would have done this when training about 10 times. So there's a chance. There's a good chance.
Jack Shanley moving in, comes in over the arc. Shanley off the left boot from 40, drifting away to the left-hand side just for 1 point. Moves the score on to Boston 1-2-8. Leading Tasman's 2 behind from doing all this evening. Thanks to our number one ticket holder, Macca's Port Lincoln, the home of local city, played on quickly. Out of defence, spike taken by Chinnery. Right half back flank. Good pressure coming through on the short pass there. Cooper Puckridge getting in front of Brad Prakash. We're going to get a ball in. Round about 45 from home. Northern in on this left half forward flank for Boston.
She's a hard footy to get, mate. Both sides are pretty hungry, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Very keen to get onto this one. The Adrian umpire once, twice, and thrice is the charm.
Boston's forward line is looking nice and open, mate. I like the bit of that.
Stephen Reese got first hands to it, but Tasman spoiling nicely there. Matthew Prout in the umpire will order the ball off 45 from home.
But Prout needs a big game, mate.
He certainly does. Going to have to be one of the leaders, one of the taller units as well. Good punch out there. Best one by Jack Shanley. Ball goes no red. Umpire will get another ball up. This ball, as I say, is rather hot at the moment. By Willett in the air again. Tap out on my Tasmans. Looking to the motor bench. Nice little hand pass there for Cash. He's taken high. And umpire seems he ducked into it. And it's his own fault for Cash. And we're going to get the free going the way of Boston's. Certainly a 50-50 call. I think he was unlucky to the Tasman's player. Yeah, certainly could have been called on it for Cash. But Steve Davies gets the free. He loads up from 52 onto the left boot, kicking to the top of the square. Pack flies. Ball falls to the bottom. And Tasman's are going to be able to bring this away. Short kick looking for Billy Abick. Oh, he went without it. Good pressure being applied there by Fred Gold. Fred Golden's eventually trickling across the boundary line.
I'm not sure who kicked it, mate. But they need to be spot on, didn't it? Now they're in a whole lot of hurt.
Yeah, that was a disappointing kick from right.
Yeah, he stabbed at it. A bit dicky.
Left-handed pocket. Ball in. Tasman's going out. He's Toby Wright again. Looking to hand pass, and it takes a deflection. And the ball will trickle across the boundary line. Boundary umpire will throw in adjacent to left hand behind post at the northern end of Poole Oval.
You were Toby Wright the ruck for Tasmans.
Third time's the chart as the boundary umpire throws in. And that's a wobbly old torpedo, and that is out on the floor.
Jeez.
So Boston will get the free kick rather than a 50-metre mark.
He's unlucky there, but he did everything right there.
Yeah, you just sliced it, unfortunately. So the short kick being taken by Buckridge. Looking to the contest, doesn't get there, and now it looks as though it was Prout. And ball is handled nicely there, taken by Eric Izzo. Right on the fingertips. I think Buckridge had a touch high. Billy Haydick tacked the mark, and he's away Billy Haydick through the midfield. And short pass is a good one, firing in. I was going to say flying in Tansel, but it's not. It's actually Dylan George, and now Tasman play on there. Fitzpatrick's going to try and chase this one down. Can he tap to his own advantage? Does, just getting the back pass in, and Tansel taking the mark. Tansel now looking up. He's still backtracking, so he doesn't see an awful lot that he likes. We played 17 minutes in this first term. Boston's by 2. Here's the Southern Service scoreboard. Tansel, he's going to line up for a shot. Okay, why not? Why not? It's his game. Okay, in here comes Jackson. I'll tell you what, he's got on the back.
Get behind it.
So he's certainly got plenty of it as the ball bounces across the face, and it will go out, and it's deemed off heads. So the boundary will throw in around about 10 metres to the right side of the goalpost at the southern end.
Haydick's choice to go inboard just before right in front of us made that last contest was excellent, mate. It's just opened things up and they got it straight down to their full line.
Inspired decision, and now Jimmy Neal with the hand pass, and now Boston Victoria clear away. They can't handle the kick, the mark. Now Stephen Reed's hand passes over the top there, off and running Boston. Sonny Singh's on his own, should take it, he does. 45 metres from home, Sonny Singh. Is he going to look up and go long straight away? He is, yes. Looking for the man open, he marked up on him now, and they can't take the mark. No, he's been real chopped. Hands are being chopped.
It's Bradley Jacob on it, mate.
Yep, Brad Jacob is going to get the shot. He gets the free for having his hands taken away from him in the contest. I tell you what, he was off to the races. Sonny Singh did rather spot him.
He was quick off the mark, Sonny. That contest.
Yep, he saw exactly what was going on and looked for the lead.
He read it a lot better, that's right.
Now this could be the second contender this evening for the EP Surf goal of the day.
Well, he's worked hard for this one, Bradley Jacob. It's been his first contested mark, and you say, well, didn't quite take it, but he's got the free, and here he goes.
Off the yards, very straight as a guy. Brad Jacob likes it. The crowd here at Poole Oval like it. So he gets his first goal, his first contribution and contender for the EP Surf goal of the day.
Make it your battle. Sorry, Mark.
Look great with EPs.
I'm trying to jot something down here, mate.
We continue on with that. Boston's move along now to 2-2-14. Tasman's 2 behind. And we played 19 minutes on the Airport Hale Place type court for the best curries in town. Still looking for a real solid contender for the City Motors mark of the day. Back your mark with Mark and the team at City Motors.
Just remember who the players are sort of misjudging with that light. The new towers, mate. But I don't know. A couple of times there I thought maybe the light's getting in the players' eyes.
Tasman's with the free kick after a man got shoved in the back. It's Billy Haybick to take it, and he looks to the lead, and that's a good mark.
Well
done. Chest is Chase Tucker. And Tucker now looks up. He doesn't see an awful lot, so he decides to go across the face of goal, looking for a contest, and spot there, and right shot Ray went to have a kick, and good tackle from Boston's, whopping up the arms. The ball is dropped on the ground, so we're going to get the free kick taken across the back line. That looks like Christian Dorr would play across half back. Brustons, right half back flank, and they're going to go back across their own goal, and that would be dangerous if Tasmans were marking, but they're not. So Caleb Fitzgerald has the opportunity now to play on.
I like what they're doing here, Keith, with the switch. I was going to go the other way now.
He decides to switch once again back into that right back pocket and Brownwood again.
Well, if anyone knows the ground, it is Boston. So let's. I'm sure they know what they're doing here.
We just entered time on at the end of this first term. Boston's by 2 straight kicks, and that is
Close.
Offhand and triples across the boundary line. Mitchell Garrett couldn't take the mark. Disappointing result there for Boston, so they're everyone to throw in. Wait until that ball is as someone puts the headlights straight in our eyes here. Thank you very much. Please turn that off if you're listening. And the boundary umpire does throwing on it. That is hands down there from Dylan George. The ball called bottom of the pack. And the umpire to order as in the, hang on, about 25 here. So Tasman should be able to put their first goal into the mind on the board.
Well, and going as leaders. All the time. Possibly.
Well, we
can't see the scoreboard, can we, Keith?
It is 2-2-14 Boston. Tasman's 2 behind.
Right.
So we'll see whether Tasmans get a little bit of momentum off the back of this one. And lining up for the first opportunity for the Tasmans.
Oh, it's straight shot.
That is pretty much straight as a die. I think that was Ethan Brad who took the kick. We'll wait for him to turn it around as he gets the plaudits from his teammates, and it looks as though it's Ethan Boyle running back. I did see the number 4, so I'm going to wait and see exactly who it is. He's trudging back now, I suppose. He's not putting too much effort into it as he hits the cricket pitch, and still getting the applause from the... In fact, it's Jace Rodder. Sorry about that, Jace. Tried to dock your goal there, so Jace Rodder with the first goal of the evening for Tasmans. Curtis Sal's and service scoreboard. It's Baston's 2-2-14, leading Tasman's 1-2-8.
He's had a good start, Jace Rodder, mate, with the centre clearances and obviously kicking that goal. Just what Tasman needed just to go in at quarter time.
A little bit of momentum, see if they can get another one here. And Boston's almost overran the ball, but they did get first tap. And now Tasman's pick up the crumb, driven into the ground, just adjacent to the cricket pitch, so not too much damage done there. Umpire orders the ball up. And Dylan George once again looking to win that ruck contest, going without it. Hand pass over the top, Jace Rodder back with it. It's a right foot round the body kick into the forward of the line, picked up there by Tansel. Tansel kicking across half forward, and that's a good mark taken. They're going to have to stop there with Dylan George. George deciding to go short off the left boot, looking to that left forward pocket, evades Jimmy Neal, and right foot snap from Tasman. It's coming back infield, and it eludes everybody here. Boston's will get there, and that's high contact. Lacey Amos is going to try to play on here. He's going to get called back. He's called it's only up by all the advantage of the high contact.
Yep.
And now Casey Amos has been done.
I'll tell you what, if they can get one here, Keith.
Oh, Carcel will be beside himself and back and go.
Well, it's 1-0. If they get one here, I reckon.
Yep, absolutely. Billy Hayvick, the captain, Simon goes short. Good spiraling over the top, but Casey Amos gets it. Oh, have a look at that for a 12-beato. Looking for Sonny Singh. He couldn't take the mark. Sits up there for Tasmans. They get the clearing. Keep away. Doesn't go very fast. Stephen Reese with it now. Reese and pass back. They're looking for an opportunity here to put one on the ball. Keeper Parker. Oh, Sonny Singh. Great grab. Singh Motors Barker, the late contender, will drop that one down. He's 49 from home. Kicks from 51 into the square. He goes underneath the mark. Oh, they make a mess of it. Right foot snap. Oh, it comes back in. Oh, that was an opportunity and a half for Tyrese Sincock. I reckon if Sincock just let that one go, it would have bounced through.
Yeah.
But he tried to take the mark, couldn't do it, and then he had a right foot snap, got it on the outside. Siren goes all the time. Wow, Lee, that was an opportunity.
Lucky for the Tasmans, I think, mate, that's for sure. But heck, it was Singh there. It was solid.
Solid. City Motors Mark and Bay contender, no question about that.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Poole Oval. Quarter time score is Boston 2-2-14, leading Tasmans 1-2-8. Curtis of Sales and service scoreboard. Dave, I reckon Tasmans will probably count their blessings. They're not down by more, and Boston's will probably be a bit disappointed only to be up by one straight.
Yeah, I think Carl will be happy with his troops there, mate. I think, if anything, you probably tell them just to slow down a little bit. You've got more time. Back yourself. With Boston's, yeah, look, they're doing everything right. It'll come. It'll come, mate.
And umpire at the ready. We are just awaiting the last of the kids to clear the field, and now we are good to go. And umpire gets the all clear, and we are underway in this second term. Into the ruck is Jackson Watt up against Dylan George. Watt winning the tap down for Boston's. Rodder taken high, and he will get the free kick. He ducked under it. It was rather innocuous, but certainly across the top of the shoulders.
You can hear the slap from here.
That's exactly right. Jace Rodder going short onto the chest, finding Jackson Mason. And Mason looking up, doesn't see a lot.
Excellent.
Good lead. Put down, and Boston's almost getting in their own way. Hand pass away now, finding Amos. Amos coming around, looking to kick long. In fact, that was Dorland kicking out to this right wing. They couldn't control it. It was Shanley. Shanley looking to beat one. Got the hand pass in, and now it's Jacob. Jacob, hand pass backward. Opportunity now to go forward for Bodie Fowler. Fowler kicking the contest. Didn't get through hands there. It was Dylan George. In fact, not Dylan George. It was Jackson Mason. Could be a free. No. Umpire calls play on. Tasman bringing it away. Oh, it's got to be gone. Yes, we're without it.
Excellent tackling pressure there from Boston's mate.
Nathan Frost disappointed, but they decide to kick into centre. Rakawasa now finding Threadgold. Decides to go long on the lead, looking for Singh. Can't get there. Singh, where does he go? Ball bounces away to the boundary line. Tasman's pick it up first. They try and keep it alive down that right wing. They do, but it's only going as far as Jackson Locke. Good mark taken there by Boston. They're going to play on in the middle. Here's Rakawasa looking to call someone forward. Rakawasa deciding to go long. Booming kick into the forward line. Misses everybody. Oh, Reese overran it disappointingly. So Matthew Proud at the back takes the mark.
Proud just read it beautifully then, didn't he, mate?
He certainly did. Kicking across the fullback line. And that looks like Brad Masters at the back, and they kick wide. And still on that right halfback flank, moving up to right centre. Jimmy Neal's there. He put the mark down, and now Tasmans can get this to advantage. No, they can't get the bounce. Now an opportunity there for Tyson Collins if he wanted it, and the umpire now calls for a ball up in centre ground. We've had 2 minutes. Airpole Howell Place time clock. No change to the quarter time score. Boston's by one strike.
Looks like the Tasman forwards are quite happy to just hold back until the last minute. Then they'll lead into the space where Boston's forwards just seem to be there, their forwards, with the numbers already. So
Tasman's won the tap down with a mongrel kick off the crumb forward, but they couldn't get clean possession. Boston's pick up, and now they get the ball straight into centre field. It's Brad Jacob again. Jacob looking to go longer off the right boot, sending Sonny Singh on the lead. Singh, he can't hold it. He really should have grabbed that. It was chest mark. Stephen Reese with it now. Just a hand pass away. He was called play on. Tapped out to the side. Boston's will get there first. And is that ball going to trickle across the boundary line from Tyree Singpot? Yes, it does. And the umpire will order the throw in or on the... No, in fact, he says that it didn't get to the boundary line. It was caught in the contest, and the umpire goes for a ball up. Sonny Singh looked to tap it, and now that ball looks to get across the boundary line, and it does. And we'll have the throw-in order just inside forward 50. Boston's 2-2-14, leading Tasman's 1-2-8. Curtis Sales and Service scoreboard.
Keith, I wonder whether Singh just lost that ball in the light then, mate, the light tower.
I think that's the only thing you can put that down to, because that was straight onto the chest.
Yep.
It was beautiful service, and the ball is thrown in. Tasman's decide to punch it right back from whence it came, and we'll get yet another throw in.
Bradley Jake has been impressive start for Boston's.
Boundary umpire throws it in, and Boston's win the tap down through Shanley, and Tasman's trying to get clear now. That ball is just pinballing around at the back. They're going to get themselves in trouble here, Tasman. Oh, nice effort there from Haybick. He kicks down this left-hand side. Good mark, strong mark, coming across Jackson Locke. Use the space well. Looking for opportunities. Where does Jackson Locke want to go? Jackson Locke is right in front of us here. You can see the McDonald's logo on his Guernsey. He kicks long to Sonny Singh. Ball is spoiled on the side. Shanley down there now. Looking to put the kick in. Great tackle. He got boot to ball, though, according to the umpire. Ball is taken across the boundary line. Boundary umpire to throw in yet again. 4 minutes gone, second turn.
I think they deserved a free kick then, for the tackle there for the Tasman's play, mate. I don't know what the umpire was watching.
Yeah, I think they're unlucky not to get the free for incorrect disposal. As now I think that's Stephen Reese picking up the crumb for Boston, and he's taken straight to ground. We're going to get yet another ball up, and this game really isn't reaching any great heights in this second term so far.
I think Tasman's are playing pretty well defensively at this stage, mate.
Certainly locking the ball down at their own end as now they try to come away with it. Yet another tackle being put on, and the umpire says no prior opportunity. We'll have yet another ball up. We do it all this evening thanks to our number one ticket holder, Maccasport Lincoln, the home of local footy. As the boundary umpire looks on, and the ball goes up, and now Boston's come away with it. And Casey Amos, just a quick hand pass in. Now they're going to look to send the ball towards the square. Adam Davies with the kick, and it goes to ground. Tasman's with it. Are they going to run it through? They're going to rush it through here. Yes, they are. Discretion is the better part of valour, according to Jack Chinnery. So we move along now to 2-3-15 Boston's, leading Tasman's 2 behind. They go on with it quickly there, Tasman's. Solid contact. Good effort there at the ball from Rakawasa. He continues on, and the ball shoots out of the pack. Tasman's going to get that back there first to pick it up. Looking to hand pass away, and Matthew Prout now trying to get the ball clear. Wobbly old kick, beats Jimmy Neal. Tap to advantage. Oh, here's an opportunity. Bursting off the ball. Long kick. A try to the right-hand side.
Jeez.
Wowee.
That would have been good.
EP Surf goal. They contended, no question, if that one went through.
He came out of nowhere, didn't he, mate? He was like a steam train.
I think that might have been Casey Amos bursting onto that one.
Jesus, quick. It was exciting.
Turn
Really exciting.
of speed.
Yep.
Now Tasman's going away down their right side. It's Prout going low, and they keep the ball there onto the chest.
Nice.
Tasman's continuing to work that right-hand side. That's an awkward ball, and that's going to fall to the bottom of the contest. Is that stayed in, or is it trickled across the boundary line? Umpire is not running across, so it's going to be the boundary umpire to throw in on that far side in front of the We Are Boston sign here at Poole Oval.
When the ball comes out of Boston's forward line, they seem to be just rebounding it back in, mate. They must be playing that wall of defence. And just, yeah, it's too easy pickings for it at the moment, just to bang it back into their forward line.
And Jace Rodder coming up with the loose ball now in the centre, and really should have taken that one. Jackson Tansel, hand pass away. Izzo can't handle. Boston's back up with it now. That looks like Amos trying to get it away. He's going to be gone, surely, umpire. And it's called play on. Ball sitting at the bottom of the pack. Tasman figured up. Boston's now intercept. Oh, good smother after third. Good effort. I think that might have been Toby Wright, is it? Not 100% certain. It looks as though Matthew Prout's come up with fullback, as a matter of fact. We'll get a boundary throw in just in front of the Tasman's dugout at the southern end.
Oh, sorry, mate, both sides just settling in a little bit now.
Well, a high contact free. It's going the way of Boston's. Could have got the sling tackle anyway. And now Boston's will look to drive long, or will they come across field? Not quite sure what they want to do here at the moment, so they just decide to pump it long off the left boot into the forward line. Sonny Singh taking the mark, did he? Did he hold that? Yes, he did.
He did.
Good lead.
Good kick.
Contender for the City Motors mark of the day.
Maybe your mark at City Motors.
Sonny Singh now playing on. He decides to let rip.
He's got a snap kick, mate.
No. Away to the left-hand side just for one more point. They might regret this wastefulness, Boston's.
Oh, look, I think they'll be happy with the opportunities, mate. But yeah, let's hope not.
8 minutes gone, second term. Ampol, Hallett Place time clock for the best curries in town. It's Boston's 2-5-17. Tasman's 1-2-8. Tasman's looking to play it out of their own end. It's going to be called to play on here, and the ball comes out to our side of Poole Oval. Good flying effort from Shanley, got the spoil. Havey can't control. Socket off the ground. Was that kicking in danger? Umpire says no. Tasman still with the ball. And what do we got here? Umpire will rule a throw in.
I reckon the Tasman player lost the ball in the shadows then, mate. He just seemed sort of looking around between his legs for that ball.
Yeah, Havey didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Couldn't get hands on. And the umpire orders the throw in, then down it comes. Shanley grabs it, hand pass away. It's an awkward kick. Tasmans get partial smother. They try and bring it away from their own end, and the ball trickles across the boundary line once more. Umpire orders the throw in. 8.5 minutes gone in this second term. Boston's by 9, because the Salesman Service scoreboard.
Looking dangerous here for Tasmans.
They can't get the ball out of their own end.
No.
Boston's doing very well to lock it in. Here is Billy Havik now, coming away from his own end. Oh, that's a terrible kick straight on the chest of Jimmy Neal. He swallowed that up, and now Neal, he looks. He decides to go away from goal, looking for the lead. Sonny Singh couldn't take it. Singh, socket off the ground. Did he? No.
Jeez.
Away to the right-hand side. That wasn't far away.
He's doing it all.
Yeah, Sonny Singh putting on a clinic as far as getting the ball. Not putting on a clinic as far as converting, though, at the moment. 2-6-18. Boston's leading Tasman's 1-2-8. And the kicking is off hands. And as the umpire giving a free, it's holding the man. And it's going the way of Boston's. So they will line up for a shot at goal. 9.5 minutes gone, second term.
Singh's putting his finger up in the air saying, bomb it long. Put it on top of my head. Back me.
Let's see if that's what they do, or if they just go for goal. Oh, hang on, this is going.
It's
away. Oh, more waste from Boston's.
Well, not afraid to have a shot, the boys.
That's right. 2-7-19, Boston leading Tasman's 1-2-8. And the short kick in. That looks like it is Dylan George falling back there. He's going to play on around that right boundary line. Ball is put down. Really should have taken that. Is the umpire going to call high? No, he calls play on. And this ball, Boston's are just so quick in at the ball. Incorrect disposal now. And, oh, gee, Tasman's get the free. They really have to make this count, get it out of their own end.
Well, we've got the switch on here, Keith. I think they should go for it. They've got Masters over on our side.
Will they go the switch? No, they continue down that right side. And good spiral coming in over the top there was coming in from Rakawasa. Ball all the way to the boundary line once, twice, and it's going to sit there. Tasman's getting in their own way. Get out of the way, boys. Boston's just punching the ball down slightly. Tasman's can't pick it up play. Hand pass in, finding Jace Rodder. Rodder does a little bit of a pirouette. Short kick on, and it's good spiral falling back there. Jimmy Neal doing well, bursting onto the ball. Now he decides to center his goal, get rid of it, and he does, just in time. Was almost done for 15. Umpire calls play on. Thought it could have been in the back against Stephen Reese. No call. Ball spills to the bottom of the pack. Tasman's with it. Can they get the ball clear? They've got to find something to go with. Billy Hayvick. Hayvick's in all sorts of trouble. Hand pass now. And they play a little bit of an exchange here with the ball in hand. Jack Chinnery with the hand pass over the top. And eventually the ball finds the boundary line. Umpire to throw in. Best they can do is halfway up the field, Tasman's, and then they turn it over.
I think for the first time this game, mate, I can probably say that's where they're feeling the effects of those tools they've lost this year.
Boundary throw in, and Shanley decides to hook into the forward line. Sonny Singh waited for it. He couldn't control the bounce. If it was a basketball, it was probably going to sit for him. Now Tasman's bringing it away. They can actually get some clearance here if they can get a bounce and control it. 1, 2, 3 fumble, and now it's picked up by Fitzpatrick. Still with it, Tasman's. They decide to center it, and finally Prakash can settle things down with the mark. No, he decides to play on. Thumping tackle there. No, in fact, he held the mark. Stephen Reese didn't get there in time. Billy Hayvick plays on. Now they finally come forward of centre. They do well to get it out of their own end, Tasmans. And Jimmy Neal taps to his own advantage now, picking up the crumb. He's going to get there first. Neal over air. Tasman's back with it. Umpire calls for a throw in because the ball crossed the boundary line.
Good footy by Tasman's, I tell you. They switched it. Probably over-switched it a bit too much. They probably should have gone back over the other side.
But they finally got it over their own end, and they were able to get something going on there.
That's right.
Boundary umpire throws in. Ball falls now. Tasman's back with it. Billy Hayvick doesn't know where to go. Hayvick's in all sorts of trouble there. He's gone. Yeah. Oh, no, it's high contact. It copped one high, according to the umpire. What's a fortune there?
Well, I thought he slipped.
Yeah, exactly right. Boston's would have been off to the races. Billy Hayvick deciding to go short, looking for the man on the lead, and he finds Ethan Burrow. One man looks up. Where does he want to go? He decides to go short again, looking for another lead. Good, strong effort. That might be Tansel out there.
Excellent.
Looking for a free note. They're going to play on into the middle. Looking for a lead man. Finding. No, couldn't get hands on it. Chase Tucker to hole. And now it's going to be kicked, sock it away and play on. Boston's going to run this down first. Sure, you're going to soccer it again. No. Stopping, dropping, waiting. Hand pass.
Good
hand pass away. Timmy Dennis now kicks into the centre, phoning Stephen Reese. Reese looks up. Where does he want to go quickly? Stephen Reese doesn't see an awful lot to like. He decides to put it on the right boot. Sending Singh on the lead. Singh, can he get in front of Masters? He can. He got hands in the back. Umpire, play on. Right foot snap. It's a wobbly old kick. There was another shove in the back there. That ball should trickle across the boundary line. Yes, it is rushed through. For a minor score. Tasman's nearly had their pants pulled down there. Curtis and Sales in service scoreboard. It's Boston's 2-8-20, leading Tasman's 1-2-8. We played 14 minutes in this second term.
Yeah, it moved pretty quick, that ball then, didn't it, Keith? Straight in front of us. They had Dennis timing his run perfectly to get the handball receive, and then they're into their forward line. It happened so quick.
Good, strong mark. Contender for the City Motors mark of the day from Jackson Locke, backing into the contest. And now we will take a moment for Locke to see exactly where he wants to send this.
I like what he's done here, mate.
He decides to centre.
He's got Dennis.
Bodie Fowler with it. He decides to ignore Dennis. Bodie Fowler decides to go long, looking to try and send it inside forward 50. Rakawasa the grab.
He had his name all over it, didn't he? Just read it beautifully.
He was waiting for that. He was waiting for that for an eternity. Got the ball.
I don't think he even jumped. His feet didn't leave the ground.
No, I think you're quite right. And now Rakawasa, I don't know why he's trying to pull his socks up. They only go about a third of the way up his calves, but...
That's the look.
That's
the look.
A long time since I was playing any sort of football.
He'll kick from 55 here, Keith.
I don't think
outside 50
length for Rakawasa will be any problem whatsoever. Rakawasa coming in now.
Yes.
So is it die? Does it have the legs? It does! Isaiah Rakawasa. They finally calm things down. The Boston Footy Club.
I'm going to pencil that one in now for the EP Surf goal of the day, mate.
Make it your goal to look great with EP Surf. That's the third of the day for Boston's, moving them along now to 3-8. 26, leading Tasman's 1-2-8. Curtis the Sales and Service scoreboard. 15 minutes gone, second term.
He's a different kind of player, isn't he?
He certainly
You
is.
can tell right now.
Yeah, had all the strength and class about him, knew exactly where it had to go. And Rakawasa just drilled it down the centre.
Drilled it. That's the perfect word, mate.
Locked back in, or hang on, do we have, we got the free going the way of Tasman's for a breach of the 666 rule. So they go short. Everybody missed it. Forced to the back of the pack. Casey Amos with it now. Amos needs to get rid of it. Rakawasa jinking through the middle. Rakawasa handed away to Jimmy Neal. Neal, where is it? He gets the hand pass away again. They're in trouble here. Rakawasa, hand pass back for Amos. They all of a sudden start panicking a little bit, Boston's. And now they go the short pass. Tynan Hill with the mark. On his half-back line. Centre half-back. Goes wider. Out to the left. Good mark. Strong mark. Running forward is, I think that's Craig Sapsford out there on the far side. He sends long into the contest. Pack flew. Ball fell. No one grabbed it clean. Trickles across the boundary line. Umpire to throw it in. 16 minutes gone. Airball outplays time clock for the best curries in town. Boston's leading comfortably at the moment. 3-8 to 1-2. As we wait now for the boundary umpire to throw in, and it falls to the bottom of the pack after it looked as though Tasman won the contact. And now they'll just try and settle it up here. Casey Amos steaming onto the ball. Short ball finding Shanley. Couldn't take the grab first time. Shanley, hand pass away. That was missed. Unfortunately, steaming onto the ball there, Bodie Fowler. Well, it might have even been Luke Pearce over there. Couldn't get the handball. And they will go for a ball up. Or throw in, I should say, in that, or on that left half forward flank for Boston.
Most of the play seems to be at that side, doesn't it?
Certainly, in fact, Tasman's got the free for some reason. That was off hands, but Tasman's getting the free, and now Boston sending it straight back into the attacking end. They're going to try and centre here. Who's going to grab it? Bodie Fowler on the right foot, sending ball. Oh, on his own.
There he is, Dennis.
That is terrible marking from Tasman. And how does Dennis get left all on his own there?
Yeah, no excuses.
In fact, it's not Dennis, it's Brad Jacob. Apologies.
Okay, he's too.
And Brad Jacob, in fact, he's got Dennis outside if he wanted to play on. But I think Brad Jacob is going to line up for a shot here.
This will be through his second. I think
Don't they look alike, Jacob and Dennis?
they do.
Very skinny.
Yep.
Probably need a bit of a haircut between them. And here comes Brad Jacob. Brad Jacob now. On to the right boot. Jacob starts at left. It's not going to come back, and it goes through just for the 1 point. So pretty wasteful here in the second term, Boston's. Moves them along to 3-9-27, leading Tasman's 1-2-8, Curtis of Sales and Service scoreboard.
Definitely a lot of wasted opportunities there, mate. But it's early days.
Chase Ryder taking the mark off the kick in, and he will decide to play on out to this left hand side. Oh, that's wonky. That's wonky.
Well,
and that's...
Lucky.
Oh, and his luck's a fortune there. And the short kick. Oh, it's a terrible kick short. Onto the chest of Caleb Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. What does he want to do? Looking up. Fitzgerald. Where's he going? Fitzgerald. He's going to be called to play on here in a minute. And he decides to go more just kicking to a contest. It's a 2-on-2. Ball falls. And trying to pick it up there was Jacob. Didn't have any luck. Tasman soccering off the ground. And Stephen Reese picked it up. And it trickles away. I think it might have been toughed off the boot anyway, but it goes through for a minor score. 3-10-27.
Struggling to break those lines out of the Tasmans. They really are.
So 3-10-28, I should say, leading Tasman's 1-2-8. I'll tell you what, Boston should be in front by a mile as the ball gets locked up in a contest off the kick-in, and the umpire orders a ball up. 19 minutes gone in the second term.
I think they should put Sig out in his own, just one in his own in the square, and just open it right up, I think. Just make it simple footy for leading into the forward line for Boston's.
Tap down towards the boundary line. Boston's had it, but Tasman's pick up the crumb, trying to get down there. That looks as though it is Jackson Mason. Can't get there. Umpire to order another ball up. I don't think Tasmans have had the ball forward of the centre square once in this second term.
And if they did, there was no players down there anyway, unfortunately. I think most of the footies, most of us down this way, Boston's end.
Quite right. And right foot kick over the body from Boston's, looking to the contest. That was a huge soccer. That was athletic and a half. Boston's picking it up. Just a quick snap back. Oh, Sonny couldn't get there. And now Tasman's looking to soccer it away. In fact, no, they can't do it. Dennis there to put on the score up. And Tasman's now, I thought that was a throw. They're going to be called to play on here by the umpire, and they can't get clean possession. Boston's just putting all the pressure on. Slice kick back in from Bodie Fowler. Oh, straight down the gullet, Jack Shanley.
Okay, well.
Oh, they can do no wrong tonight, Boston's, even when they miscue the kick. It just goes straight to the man unmarked.
They've just got the numbers, don't they? And it's that perceived pressure that is making Tasman's kick like that, mate.
And that's the sort of thing we didn't see from Boston's last year that really cost them
That's right.
in those middle terms as well. So Jack Shanley,
It's a good sign of a hungry side.
oh yeah. And here comes Shanley moving in from bang in front. Just
Great
on
action.
50, Shanley. It holds. Jack Shanley squeezes it in. It's his second goal of the evening. His latest contender for the EP Surf goal of the day.
Make it. Sorry, mate, you got me again. That's the fourth time you've thrown under the bus today, mate.
Making your goal look great with EP Surf is what I was looking at. And Boston's move along now to 4-10-34. Tasman's 1-2-8. Tasman's have not scored in this second term.
Low stations, I think, mate. But that kicking action of Chandler, he's it's like a guillotine. It's beautiful.
Just so sharp and crisp, straight down.
Up, down, bang, straight through.
It didn't look like it might have been hooking, but he just kept it true. As the umpire sends the ball up, tap down one by Tasman's. It's offhand spin balling up. Australia onto this again. Boston's, I should say. Wobbly old kick straight back into the contest, and neither player really wanted it as it gets locked into the bottom of the pack. Umpire to order a ball up just outside the centre square, running to the south of Poole Oval, left to right on your radio dial.
Keith, who was that? It almost picked up that ball off the ground, and he come flying through. Just couldn't catch who it was.
Yeah, I couldn't grab the number either, unfortunately.
Geez, it was quick.
That's the challenge of calling almost from ground level, but Boston's now trying to pick up the crumb. Falls to the bottom of the pack. Umpire orders another ball up. 22 minutes gone in this second term. Boston's doing it comfortably, 4-10-1-2.
Good tackle and pressure by Tasman's, though. They don't want to be doing that all night, I should say. I was about to say all day, but...
Tap down to race on the crumb. Tasman's, they can't pick up their own spoil. And now that ball bounces away. Rodder with the hand pass. Tasman's back with it. They're going to need to find something here. Running away to their own ball. Going without it was Ethan Boyle. Did he go without it? Yes, he did. Ethan Boyle was caught in possession. In fact, who's getting the free?
I think it's Singh.
Yes, it is Sonny Singh getting the free. Just didn't see where the umpire was pointing there for a moment, but Sonny Singh with it. So if he can kick this on this angle,
Yep.
EP Surf Goal of the Day contender.
But they almost know the Boston players when he's got the ball and he's within distance, he's not going to pass it because they got an opportunity to centre it here. Well, they've got a whole lot of space there, but no.
It's not now because there's the siren in the background. Sonny Singh goes for home and it's away out to the left-hand side. So that is half-time in our match of the evening tonight at Poole Oval in the Port Lincoln Footy League. Boston's keeping Tasman scoreless in that second term.
Yep.
I have to say, we're used to hearing Boston being kept scoreless or Boston being associated with a scoreless term, but not them keeping the opposition scoreless. They look very good out there tonight. Boston's 4-11. 4-11-35, leading Tasman's 1-2-8. Curtis Sales and Service score.
I think you said it all, Keith, and it just didn't look like there was any sort of hope at all for Tasman's. Even if they did get it past that centre-half line. Boston's had all the answers, mate, with that wall, that defensive wall. They was banging it back in.
That's exactly right.
Well, wait and see. Missed opportunities, but we'll see what happens. Tasmans are in the game still, without a doubt.
I can tell you, no one is left here. Boston's faithful. They struggled through last year. They only had 3 wins all year. They want something here tonight.
It actually looks like it's getting busier, Keith.
That's true.
It's looking good. But just watching the two huddles then, Boston's broke away with a big almighty cheer. Come on, let's go. And Tasman's sort of, let's go. And they broke away just sort of,
Yeah,
not much in them. So
exactly.
They need a lift. The last thing they want to do is drop their heads.
Curtis Sale, sorry.
Yeah, that's it. They just don't want to drop their heads.
All right, Curtis Sales and Service out of town scoreboard. 12 minutes gone in the second quarter of the Suncorp Super Netball. West Coast leading the Mavericks 34-26. We have 1 minute gone in the NRL. Cowboys and Panthers, no score in North Queensland. We've got 2 minutes of play in Perth at Optus Stadium. Freo and the Bulldogs, no score. Yet to get underway at Alberton between Port and Norwood in the Sandful. And we're yet to get underway in the Men's A-League. 2 minutes away from the kickoff there. Victory versus Wanderers. Players are in position. Umpires at the go. And we are ready to move in this third term. Up the ball goes. Chasing it down is Jackson Mason for Tasman's in the ruck, but straight onto one of Boston's. Can they get? I thought that was a throw. Umpire calls playing on. Isaiah Rakawasa now picks up the crumb. Boston now trying to get it forward through Bodie Fowler. Mark missed Shanley on that occasion. Tasman's trying to clear it up towards centre. It's going to be Jimmy Neal hard in at the ball, chasing it down, beating 1-2 with a jink. Hand pass over the top, finding there, I think that was Jacob, and now the ball trickles across the boundary line. Tasman's almost got it forward of centre, but Boston's again sending it back in. Oh, hang on, we've got play on here quickly, but missing it over the top. And Tasman's now trying to hack a clear with Masters. This'll bounce. Tansel's going to get there first. What's he going to be able to do? It's Amos on top of him. He centres the pass, and now the mark is taken by Daniel Govan. Govan signing to go short, and he does. And taken there by Josh Frost.
Looking better already, mate. Looking better already.
Tasman's controlling the ball much better, although maybe Boston's just a little slower out of the blocks. Josh Frost now on the rope boot, coming down this right boundary line. Pack flies. Tasman's went without it, falling at the back of the pack there. Oh, now they've got an opportunity going forward here. Tasman's finally a forward 50 entry. Hand pass away. Boston's falling back again. Rakawasa across his half-back line. Looking, finding options at the back. He's gone. Is he gone?
I think it's in the back.
No, it's in the back.
Yeah, I think so. He could have tackled better than that. Put off. He probably just got a little bit excited, but that's okay.
Cal Fitzgerald across his full back line, going short. Oh, this could be a problem. Tansel does well on the score. Boston's with it. That's high contact. No, umpire says ball off.
Really?
Yes. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. And the umpire will send it. Boston's aren't complaining, by the way, so okay. And a tap down one by Boston's. Tasman's with the crumb. Man being held without the football. And free kick will go Tasman's way.
So good opportunity.
They have an opportunity. 2 minutes into this third term. And the free kick goes the way of Cody Spry. Spry playing on. Let's rip off the boot into the forward line. Where's the ball bouncing? And it's off hands. And Neil does well to get it away. Bounces once, twice. Boston's pick it up. Casey Amos is away off on the toe, and that's a good effort there, taking the mark. Shanley playing on out to this left-hand side. They got room to move with Bodie Fowler. Fowler on the right, strong tackle on him as he kicked it. It's going to be a referred free. It was strong. I didn't think it was particularly vicious.
I don't have a problem with that. What he did then, mate.
Sonny Singh going short, doesn't get there. Bodie Fowler now, hand pass backwards. What are they going to be able to do? I thought that was high. Umpire calling play on. And it's Jacob, hand pass back in. Tasman's pick it up, and they can clear now.
They've got nobody, Keith.
And straight down the gut. And Jackson Rock takes it. There were 4 players around him, all Boston's players.
I counted 5.
Yeah. 5. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Isaiah Rakawasa across central midfield. Mark is taken on the chest. They're going to play on now. Looking to see him at Rowan is Craig Sapsford. Haven't seen much of him this evening, and now they're going to try and drill into the forward line. No, they can't take the mark. Good spoil from Tasman. Ryder trying to pick up the crumb. Boston's get it back instead. Sonny Singh now. Hand pass away. Belting onto it. Open goal. Right foot shot. And that is an absolute corker of a goal. And they want to go on with it here. They want to be careful, Boston's. They got the goal to Marco Visick. And now the umpire just sort of clears everyone away in Boston's. Well, they needed to get some accurate scoring going early, and they have done. Marco Visick drills it, and now it's 5:11:41 Boston's leading Tasman's 1-2-8. We've played 4 minutes in the third term on the Airpole Hammock Place time block for the best curries in town.
It really started with that whole line of defence. Those players across that centre line for Boston's, just banging it back and forward. I don't know where the Tasman players were.
Umpire back at the ready now, puts it in the air, and it's going to be... falling through Jackson like I thought. He copped one high on the back of the melon, and he's going to get the free.
Good decision.
I have no problems with it whatsoever. Rock deciding to play on, out to his right-hand side, sending his man on the chase. That's Shanley. He has been the Duracell bunny.
Isn't he?
He has been everywhere. Shanley in that midfield and up front, and even occasionally down back. Well, beats everybody across the boundary line. Boundary umpire throwing on that 50-metre arc.
Probably not the best decision, the way he kicked it forward there. A bit too wide, I think, Keith, and that's what they did the first half. Probably need to go more direct.
Ball brought down there. Unfortunately, Jackson Mason couldn't do anything with it, and the ball sits up now. Tasman's finally get an opportunity to bring it away through Haybick. In fact, that might be Spry. No, in fact, it's going up to Cody Spry now. Although the bounce eludes him, Spry up to the shot there, and Spry picks it up. Hand passes to himself. He went down in the contest, so Boston's now going to fall back. Hand pass off the deck. Casey Amos went without it, trying to drag it back in. It shoots out to the side. Who's going to get there first? Prakash or Boston? Boston beat him, and ball sits there now. Hand pass away, nicely done to Bodie Fowler. Fowler compliment straight across the middle. Up high call play on, and now he's going to call the sling tackle towards Bodie Fowler. I thought it was probably justice in the end. I didn't think the sling was too bad, but certainly copped one high, and now Fowler with the free.
Just got to say, mate, goodbye Spry before. Just had no support. They're fine.
Kick just in over the head of Ralph Prakash. Shanley hand pass.
Was the only one having a crack in there, Spry. That was excellent.
Billy Hayvick with a rugby league tackle. They play on quickly. Cody Spry taking the mark. Billy Hayvick, if he doesn't...
Billy Hayvick.
Well, sign him up for some rugby league. That was a great tackle.
It was huge.
It was touched off the boot, so it's going to be play on here. Doing well to get the hand pass out. They are just flooding back. The desperation from Boston is incredible. And this time, well, Prakash decides to punch forward. I don't know what that was.
Well,
Cody Fowler getting the hand pass back, and that is a barrel. Great barrel. Missed everybody. Stephen Reese with it. Oh, he couldn't handle it. He could have got away with that one. And now Reese all the way back, finding Rakarosa. In fact, yes, he does. Get the hand pass away. I thought he was going to get chased down, and Tasman's trying to pick it up. Oh, everybody went flying there. Thought they were legs first. Jace Rodder picking it up now, and the short kick into centre field, and the mark is finally taken by Matthew Prout.
That was Matty Prout that did that double fist pump before instead of marking it, mate. So he probably owes Tasman one here.
Quite right, and now Boston, they finally get the ball back and go straight down the centre again. It was Amos to Singh. Singh going well, looking to the forward line, marking comfortably there, Marco Visic.
Didn't waste any time, did he, mate? Just got it forward and look at us now.
They're on in this second term now, Boston. They needed a couple of minutes to get the legs pumping again, and now they are really on. And Boston, I think they might do to Tasman's what Boston's had done to them by Tasman's a couple of times over the last couple of years.
I think you're right.
Marco Visic.
I think no excuses to kicking it out wide to the forwards for Boston. It's got to go direct.
5 degrees off centre, 30 out, makes no mistake.
Because they'll kick it every time, won't they, Keith?
That's exactly right. Visic has his second of the evening. Moves Boston around to 6 goals, 11, 47. Curtis Salzman to the scoreboard. Tasman's 1-2-8, 7.5 minutes gone in this third term.
I won't go on about it. I just got to mention again that double fist, not taking the mark. I won't mention who it was, but that just says where it's really at. There's just no confidence.
Yeah, I thought it was Brad Prakash, but you were quite right. It was Matthew Prout.
I mean, Matty Prout, he knows he's better.
Yeah, he knows better than that.
He's a gun player. He's just not feeling, obviously the support. And,
maybe he was just looking for hopeful advantage, but no such luck. And now it is Sonny Singh back into the luck. No wonder he's not kicking the goals, and he's going to be up against Dylan George. Sonny Singh gets front spot, wins the tap down. Who's going to get there first? It's Tasman's. Hand pass finds nobody. Shanley dug it out from the bottom of the pack. Nicely done there by Boston, and they're away upfield again. And in fact, that was Jacob who dug it out because Shanley flew and almost took a City Motors mark of the year. Don't worry about mark of the day. Hayvick now getting the ball into midfield and getting the bump away. Boston's will get there first ahead of Izzo. Good hand pass around the corner. They're off to the races again through Fitzgerald. Chipping it over the top, and Singh was beaten to the punch. Bodie Fowler right now. Fowler ducking the tackle. Can he get the ball away? Yes, he can. Umpire says no, you go on. I thought that was a little bit stiff. They're going to play on quickly here with Nathan Frost. Jace Rodder kicking short in the middle. It goes straight into the contest. Tansel cuts one right across the head, and it's going to be a free. Certainly copped some contact.
Fair enough. Opportunity here.
Yeah, it was straight across the back of the head.
He's moved it quickly, which is good.
He certainly had no issues milking it. It was out of range, though, the kick from Tansel. Boston's back with it. That's incorrect disposal. No, the umpire didn't call incorrect disposal, and now he'll call for a player up, looking for the line marking. I think that's just inside the 50-metre arc.
I think Frost should have taken that mark too, mate. It was, unless the line got in the way, I'm not sure, but it was probably easy pickings, that one.
Tap down there by Dylan George, went without it. Boston's still with it. They're tied up. Now the ball up called by the umpire. 9.5 minutes gone already in this third term. Ampol Howell plays time clock for the best curries in town.
This is the best chance Tasman around the stoppages. Is just working numbers and just hold it in there forward line.
Hand pass pinball, and Boston caught in possession. Umpire says no prior opportunity. We'll have another ball up. Aren't they rushing the ball at the moment? Boston with Tasmans have the ball.
Yeah.
Just so much intensity for Boston defensively. Jace Rodder picks up the crumb, tries to duck one tackle and two. I think he had an opportunity. Umpire says yes.
I think you're right.
So Rodder called for holding on too long, and the free kick will go, I think, the way of Sonny Singh. There's 25. So
Okay.
obviously someone's had a couple of choice words to say to the umpire. And Sonny Singh will bring that forward right into centre ground. Sonny Singh now looking up, deciding to play on, kicks into the man on the mark. That's unlike Sonny Singh. Ball goes to the bottom of the pack. Havik trying to get it away. Now Stephen Reese shot through. Hand pass forward. Tasman's onto it now. Good effort there from Toby Wright.
Well done, Toby Wright.
Kicking out to his left-hand side. Good mark taken there. I think that might be George. Or maybe that's even, could even be Jackson Mason out there. They come forward. And now Mason will just go long down that left wing, kicking to a contest. Good spoil on the side, but Tasman's at the back of the pack, looking forward. Who's going to get there first? First man back is Cowley Fitzgerald. Does he get a kind bounce? Yes, he does. And he decides to put a banana kick
Smart
in.
football.
Very good kick. Stephen Reese. And
Excellent body use.
missed it, so Stephen Reese onto it now. Just the hand pass back. Adam Davies continuing on down this left-hand wing and goes over the top. Jacob didn't control it. Boston's still on there and Trout with it, and he runs it across the boundary line. Boundary umpire said no, it's play on, but well done there. Bodie Fowler. Fowler now deciding to send it into the forward line. Who's there?
Big fella.
Yes! Jackson Locke took the mark. Sydney Motors marker that they contended. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely. He was one out in the square for a good couple of minutes then, mate. But, geez, the third line's looking a lot more open. It's good.
Make your mark with marking the team at City Motors. Jackson Locke making his mark there. Great round. Holding on under plenty of pressure.
I almost sort of, grip my teeth when it comes in that quick into their forward line.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. But, yeah, that's good to watch, isn't it?
10 degrees off centre. 45 out. Jackson Locke starts it out right. But hold.
And they're kicking the goals too.
They're getting the line on now.
Yeah.
Tasman want to keep an eye on this. Jackson Locke makes it $7 for Boston. Moves them along now to 7-11-53. Tasman's 1-2-8. Curtis Sales at service scoreboard. This is a completely different Boston team than what we saw last year. We saw patches of it. We saw that there was a little bit of promise, but wow, hey, this is a strong-looking team this year.
I was just going to say to you, if say Boston's were a 2 out of 10, not saying 4 out of 10 last year, they're at an 8 or 9 this year. Just such a different side.
I think maybe the straight kicking might drag them back a little bit there.
True, but it's the first game.
That's exactly right. Pack flies. Shanley won the tap down. Tasman's onto the crumb load. Away now, Dylan George throws it onto the left boot. He sends it long into the forward line. Tasman's get there first. It's Jackson Tansel. They play a bit of handball catch. And now, hooking into the forward line, it's just Boston's all the time yet again. And once more, Cowley Fitzgerald brings it away. He's just been so composed. Jack Shanley, he has been everywhere. He's got to be up there for best on ground.
Absolutely.
Shanley now, taking a look. Where does he want to go? Just throws it on the left boot, goes long down the centre, sends the pack on the chase. Sonny Singh flew. He did not hold that. He did hold that. Sonny Singh.
I totally missed it, Keith.
Great contender for City Motors mark of the day, although he gets under the kick, sends the forward line upfield. Tasman's onto it. Can they get rid of this? This could be holding the ball. No, umpire says no prior opportunity. Sonny Singh had 3 on him and he still flew, juggled, and brought it down onto the ground.
Wow, okay.
Oh, Sonny Singh, sensational effort.
He's got his eye in, that's for sure.
The Tasmans win the clearance, but it's going to be Stephen Reese first man ahead of the contact. Oh, the dangerous contacts. No, umpire calls for a ball up. Hasn't this quarter flown? We're already 13 and a half minutes in on the Empire Harrow Place time clock.
Yes.
Umpire calls for another ball up. Tap down one by Tasman, but Boston pick up the crumb. Sending the man on the chase. Couldn't get there on the full Timmy Dennis. And the ball is going to be touched across the line. Timmy Dennis held on to that one. So we'll have a boundary throw in on the 50-metre arc on the right half forward flank for Boston. Throw in. Dylan George wins the tap down for Tasmans. Boston can't get cleared. Crumb out of there. Hand pass over the top to Singh. Can't let it down. And the umpire will order the throw in once more in front of what looks like a caravan over there in the right or on the right half forward flank for Boston's. Third time's a charm for the boundary umpire. Dylan George gives away the free for hands in the back. No question about that. And is that going to be Jackson Locke winding up for another one? We'll wait and see exactly who that. No, I don't think that's Jackson Locke. We'll wait and see who it is once they decide to turn it around. But they're back on the 50-metre arc. 45-degree angle, probably kicking from about 40. In they come, right foot, wrong side. And that ball drifts away to the right-hand side, goes through for just a minor score. Moves Boston along now to 7 goals, 12. 54 leading Tasman's 1-2-8. They have not scored since the first term, and I wonder how the game would have been turned around had Tasman slotted that goal opportunity that they had right on all the time.
To be honest, yeah.
Having said that, Boston had a chance right after that.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
Now Tasman's bringing it out from their own goal square. Pack flew. Did he hold that? Oh, no. The umpire says we're going to have a ball up. Stephen Reese thought he held that. He's a bit nonplussed. I think he might have a case, but the umpire decides to have the ball up. Shoved in the back was Shanley. Umpire called play on. Tasman's get the wobbly old kick forward and going without
He's taking it out.
Yeah, definitely taking without it, Josh Frost. He'll get the free. No complaints there from Boston. Decides to set up.
Good work.
And the mark is taken. They're going to play on quickly here. What are they going to do?
Better numbers, Keith.
Better numbers. Going to try and run forward, and now Nathan Frost with it. Frost deciding to go short over the top, and that's a good spoil from Boston's, but running onto it, playing on here, Tasman. It's Ethan Boyle. Boyle goes for home into the forward line. Bark not taken. Playing on at the back there is Archer Appleton. He has been quiet as a mouse tonight, but he hasn't had a thing to do. Kicks out wide, finds Timmy Dennis. Dennis continues on to that right side. Run down there nicely. Marko Visic is a long way from full forward. He chips forward, and the ball is taken quickly. Coming forward there is Jackson Mason into the midfield.
They didn't do much wrong, Tasman's end, mate, so what was going on there for line.
Now, that's true. They just got beaten in a one-on-one, and then Boston had the spare man. Jace Rodder in midfield now for Tasman.
Frost is on here if he goes quick.
Jace Rodder wants to go long, looking long. Frost deciding to chase now. Boston getting a touch there, and it's going to be picked up by Frost, is it? No, Boston got there first. Was that high? Umpire says, no, we're going to have a ball up. Or a throw in. No, it's going to be a ball up, says the umpire. Going to be looking about 60 metres from home, right on this right half forward flank, almost right centre wing for Tasman at the southern end. Umpire will bring it in from that boundary line to make sure that it doesn't get punched straight back across. Tasman go without. Boston's been the tap down. They win the crumb too. Going without it. Looking to go back. Doing well there is Havey. Get the hand pass back to Harry. And he gets the kick forward. Boston's with it again. Rounded off, nicely intercepted by Tasman. So they can't get the ball out of the bottom of the pack. Now Tasman's do get the kick forward. But it's Jimmy Neal all day long at half back. Taking the mark. They just can't get free, Tasman's. Jimmy Neal wanting to go short-ish, and that's a good lead from Bodie Fowler. Once, twice the juggle, taking the mark. Bodie Fowler.
But Boston's just leaving their space open for that opportunity to lead into it, so it's good.
Bodie Fowler deciding to go short.
Just playing the ground beautifully.
Just playing the numbers at the moment.
That's
I
right.
think that's Cooper Puckridge at the back. And where do they want to go from here? They're going to play on now with Amos into centre field. And it goes, well, you don't often find a lot of vacant ground in centre field. Running onto it, getting the hand pass away was Daniel Govan. Did well to not get Tory possession. They're first to the bottom of the pack. Umpire to throw it up in the centre circle.
Clearly they're just a lot stronger bodied, aren't they, Boston's? And it's just a massive difference, massive gap.
Can't believe we've already played 18 and a half minutes in this term on the Airpole Howell Place time clock. This quarter is absolutely flying. Tap out one there by Boston. Isaiah Rakawasa onto the top. Gets it to Jackson Lott. He buffs it forward. Is Sonny Singh going to take the mark? No. He went down along with Masters. That ball starting to bounce towards the boundary line. Sonny Singh trying to keep it in. Tasman will be very happy to get it across the boundary line. And the umpire will order a ball up because it doesn't get out of the contest.
It was pretty good by Masters then, mate. Even not to give away the free kick. When he went to...
I think both players did well not to give away the free kick, Masters and Singh.
Yeah.
Umpire the ball up.
A couple of wise heads.
Only around 20 metres to the right-hand side of the goal for Boston. That ball trickles towards the boundary line. They can't keep it in. And the umpire will order yet another throw-in. This one happening around 10 metres to the right-hand side of the attacking goal for Boston at the northern end.
It's looking very lonely out this side of the ground, isn't it, Keith? Nothing.
Nobody,
just us.
You can get the Seagulls out here at the moment. And the ball falls to the bottom of the pack, and the umpire will order yet another ball up. In he goes.
Us and that generator. We can hear in the background,
You
mate.
can hear it in the background. Not a problem at all. And who can soccer it off the ground? Sonny Singh tries, and that ball is going to be kept alive. now back for Boston. Can they get it out of the contest? They can. Tasman's back with it. Hand pass. Hayvick, no, he dummied the hand pass. And good mark taken there by Ethan Boyle. Wiley's had a difficult night, but he did well on that occasion. Jimmy Neal did well to spoil there on Chase Tucker. Tucker getting back. And, Jimmy Neal ran in hard at that one. Cooper Puckridge was on the ball. And a little bit of how you're going there. Cooper Puckridge now last man on the ball before it's called for a ball up. And we've just entered time on the Airpole Hallett Place time clock at the end of this third term. We do it all tonight thanks to our number one ticket holder, Macca's Port Lincoln, the home of local footy. Tasman's onto the ball once more. Hand pass out. Umpire says, not in time, we'll have a ball up.
You can definitely tell the boys of both sides have come off a pre-season, just the way they're hitting each other.
Yeah.
Just, it's good. It's
very keen to get in there. It's George up against Singh, and Singh wins the tap out. They can't collect clean, and now it's Tasman's, and this ball is drifting from Tyson Collins' boot. Is that going to be well touched? Yes, it is, by the boundary umpire. It looks his on. Yep, there he is. He got the ball now, just deceived by the path of the ball. So once and twice is the charm over the shoulder.
Good throwing.
Sonny Singh went without it. The tap's almost tunnel ball style, and they fall back now. It's Frost, the Nathan variety, I should say, as he kicks long down this right wing. 2-on-1 contest. Great score at the back there from Archer Appleton. I think that might be only the third or fourth touch, because he's had absolutely nothing to do. They've done so well to hit the ball away from their end box.
It's a good day at the office, I suppose.
When you're the fullback, you don't want to be touching the ball.
No, that's right. He killed it beautifully then, didn't he?
He did very well.
Absolutely.
Tasman's wobbly old kick into centre half forward. Strong mark taken there, doing well. I think that's Chase Tucker it is. Tucker now swinging around on the right boot. Slices it, I think, way out to the right-hand side. They won't get there in time, Tasman's. That's a last contact free. Even when they get into the forward 50, they get the butcher's hook out. Of course, that was just a terrible slice kick.
Yeah, decision-making's, wasn't great.
They play short. Jimmy Neal picked it up on the half volley, steps, props, and they do so. That's not the sort of thing that Boston's were able to do last year.
Yeah.
And taken diving mark there by Tynan Hill. Hill now wants to play on. He's going to be called to play on here in a minute, and he is. And he goes short, finding Casey Amos. Amos, I think he's got the tip that there's not going to be too much time on, so they're happy just to play out this term. He goes short, nicely up the centre. And he finds, I think that might be Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald.
They tried a bit of this last year, the chipping around in their back line, but they couldn't maintain possession. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out for them this year.
And it skipped the pack that time, falling for Adam Davies. Even when it misses the pack, Boston's got someone there waiting back for it. Beautifully onto the chest of Josh Threadgold.
Good footy.
Off the left boot, into the forward line! Oh, he flew, did Brad Jacob. Could have taken a real specky there. Kick doesn't go 15. Tasman's back with it. Now late. There were hands in the back. Umpire's going to call play on, and there is the siren.
He's exciting, Jacob, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he flew. He wanted that one.
He's lively.
Wouldn't come down with it. 3/4 time here at Poole Oval in our Port Lincoln Football League match of the night. Thanks to our number one ticket holder, Macca's Port Lincoln, the home of local footy. Boston 7-12-54, leading Tasman 1-8. Another quarter where Tasman's didn't score. And we are just about ready to go here. And once again, the spectator has to go. And now we are ready to go.
Here we go.
And the ball is raised by the umpire. Siren has us underway in the final turn. Jackson Locke in the ruck contest once again for Tasman's. Boston, I should say, and he wins the tap down. And that's a beautiful hand pass from Bodie Fowler over the top there for Threadgold, who got the kick downfield. Boston, are they going to run it down first? They do. Random kick into the forward line, just sort of hacking and hoping. Tasman's caught in possession. Is he going to be gone? He certainly took a step or two. Umpire says no. 2 steps. You're allowed to hold on to it. 3 steps. You might get yourself in trouble next time.
Yep.
Umpire throws it in the air very quickly. Boston's win the tap, but Tasman's first on with the crumb. There's Tyson Collins. Oh, Jace water all over the back. But that was still a good strong mark from Jackson Locke. Jace Rodder trying to ride the fifth of Orfordville, I think, there. And Locke throwing long.
That's push.
Forward line was there, pushing the back. No, umpire says that it's all fair.
He was very lucky then, Keith, because the umpire was right there, and I think he saw that one.
I would have given the free as well for the push in the back.
Yes, 100%.
I thought there was too much power.
Yep.
But now the ball trickles across the boundary line, and boundary umpire will... No, in fact, it's a mark being paid to Boston.
Little shot for goal here, I think.
And just trying to spot where we have our goal kicker.
Anthony there, Tasman.
Here we go, and that looks like it might be thread gold, as a matter of fact. In he comes off the route boot, absolutely straight as a die. Could not get enough of that, straight off the boot. It was still rising while they were celebrating.
Yep.
And Boston's have moved along to 8 goals. This is an absolute carver now, and Boston's cannot believe their luck. And I'm pretty confident that is Thread Gold who has kicked it, or is that Stephen Reese? No, that's actually Stephen Reese who has kicked it. Sorry about that, Stephen. The captain gets on the scoreboard, and now, oh boy, they hit 60. 8 goal 12, 60. Boston leading Tasman's 1-2-8. Comes to sales service scoreboard. 2 minutes gone in the final term.
Well, they're going to enjoy this. I think Boston's they're going to put a show on.
They certainly are. Ball back in the centre. Lock up against, I think that's George once more. Pack flies. Lock brings it down. Tasman's couldn't get clean possession. Rakawasa trying to tap to himself. Claims he was late. Umpire closed play on. Rakawasa put on a shot. And that was high contact on Billy Hayvick. Rakawasa, I don't think he knew where he was going there. He was flying at the ball. And were there hands back there from Archer Appleton? Umpire says no. Davies killed over there for a moment, I thought. And he went short. Mark can't be taken. It was just out of the race of Tyrese Simcock. And at least Tasmans are in their forward 50 now. And Boston bring it away. Jimmy Neal gets the tap back. Now, I thought there was a man taken without the ball there. Umpire calls play on. Boston probably went without it too, but we got a high contact free going the way of, I think it's Boston getting it. I thought Freddie pointed to Tasman's first there. But no, Boston's will get the free. Now it's Bodie Fowler with it. Puts it onto the right boot, going out wider. And Tasman's getting in front there. Good mark being taken and thumping the ball back. Getting across there, Boston's cutting it out off hands. Tasman will get there first. I think that's Harry Hayvick getting across there. In fact, it was Cody Spry. Ball tapped in field. Tasman's there first to pick it up with Rab Prakash. Hand pass through the centre. They're just trying to keep it away now, and that was Billy Hayvick getting the last hand pass. Kick forward. Only gets as far as Adam Davies. Now he kicks through the midfield. Jackson Watt taking the mark.
He can switch it here, too. He can switch it. He's got someone in board.
He just decides to go long here. Jackson Watt off the left boot. Into the forward line. Good
mark.
Yes.
I think he held it long enough.
Oh, contender for the City Motors mark of the day there from Jackson Mason.
Possibly.
Make your mark. We're marking the team at City Motors, and they play on out to the right-hand side. Tasman's dragged the ball back into the contest. Boston with the crumb. They can't get clear possession. Now Tasman's picked the ball up. Continue down this right-hand side. Archer Appleton beaten, and was he being held on to, or was the mark paid? I think he was being held on to there. So the free kick being paid to Ben Daniels, and I think that's the second time White calling tonight. So Benny Daniels continues onto the right boot, sends it into the forward line. Pack flew. Rakawasa got there almost ahead of Mason. And they fumble back now. Tasman's trying to pick the ball up clean. Here is Jace Rodder. Right foot snap. Right foot snap, Jace Rodder. And they finally get back on the score sheet. So goal for Jace Rodder, and that's his second, and Tasman's second of the night. Tasman's now move along to 2-2-14 on the Curtis of Sales and Service scoreboard, trailing Boston 7-12-40, 5 minutes gone, final term on the Airpole Howard Place 10 o'clock for the best curries in town.
When was the last time you called a score like that for Tasman, mate?
I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think I have. Might have been called previous to my time, but I don't think I've ever called a score like this for Tasmans.
But hey, that was good footy by Tasmans. They had the numbers, they had the flow, and they kept the forward line open, and they had the Rovers in the right spot.
Exactly right.
Finished the job. Well done.
So now, ball back in the centre. Jackson Locke wins it again and steaming onto it. Oh, straight through. How about the effort there from Mitchell Garrett? Into the forward line. Sonny Singh swallows it.
Wow.
That's it. I think he swallowed it. I think it was going straight down his gullet before he lifted his head up.
Give the ball back.
Oh, that's accuracy. Wow, Mitchell Garrett bursting out of the blocks. And Sonny Singh going to be kicking from maybe 5 degrees off centre. Distance, I think shouldn't be a problem because he's going to be kicking from about 45. Sonny Singh, and he comes onto the right boot. Sonny Singh, and drifts. Not enough though, so Sonny Singh gets another goal for Boston. It's his first goal of the night, and it's Boston's ninth of the evening. 9-12, 66 Boston's, leading Tasman's 2-2-14. Curtis the Sales and Service scoreboard.
We've got to keep going. Everyone's got to keep going. I don't know what to say, Keithy. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing here.
Mitchell Garrett
Really,
belting through the pack there, beat 3 tackles and straight on the Sink's chest.
it's pure strength, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
Power.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they're looking fit, aren't they, Boston's?
They are, yes. I think that might be something we can talk about post-match, because that was very, very impressive. Sonny Singh in ruck, and Singh wins the tap out. Comes away for Tasman's though with the crumb. Big left foot up and under. 2 one-on-one contest. Davies and Prakash. Davies won it from behind. And Frostbrick without it. Ball falls to the side now. And Billy Hayden. Oh, strong contact. Billy Hayden. Oh, he's gone. He's in a roller hurt there. Billy Hayden. Yep, he's gone. Umpire call it right in front of us. And Billy is not very quick to get up. Yeah, he's struggling at the moment.
Well, he can't do it all by himself,
Yeah,
mate.
it's a frustrated slowed in his feet. And now the kick downfield from Tynan Hill to a contest. Ball spoiled to the side of the pack. And now the ball will trickle across the boundary line. Umpire to throw in. We've played 7 minutes of the final term. Thanks to our number 1 ticket holder, Macca Sport League, and the home of local footy.
I thought Ethan Boyle's body work just in front of us was pretty good, mate, considering it wouldn't have been nice going into that situation, but he did it, and he stuck thick. It was good.
That was heavy contact, absolutely. Or I think that's a bit stiff, pinning for her on the ball.
Okay. But what a bit of cramp here, I think. Keithy?
Yeah, I don't think Sonny is in a great way. I think he might get subbed sooner rather than later, or interchanged at least. Sonny Singh sends it into the forward line. Tapped down there by Boston, and Tasman's first to the crumb. Ball is bouncing, trickling towards the boundary line. Masters caught Izzy. Umpire says no prior opportunity. We'll have a ball up. The left forward pocket for Boston. 8 minutes gone, final term.
Be interesting to see how these both sides run out the game, whether there's going to be cramp and all that sort of stuff for a first game, but at this stage it's all going well for both sides.
Umpire sends it skyward. Ball falls to Dylan George, who doesn't really make much of an attempt to catch the ball, and it just dribbles off his hand across the boundary line. All Tasmans, they want to be a bit more intense than that, because I think Boston's, they can smell blood. Tap down one there by Dylan George. Boston with the crumb. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Snap around the body. Who's going to get there first? Masters can't hold the ball. Masters could have been in trouble. Jackson Locke ran him down. Now Jackson Tansel. In fact, it's not Tansel. It's Marcus Goban running across field. And now Tasmans, they're trying to get it clear. Masters does, finally. Kicking to a 2-on-1. And Boston's, they can't handle it. Who we got? It's high. And it's going the way of Boston. So the free kick.
How's the pressure Masters has been on this game, Keith?
You wouldn't want to be him.
No.
Boston will line up. Just wondering, is that Rakawasa out there trying to line up the shot? It may very well be. Right it through. I'm trying to find Isaiah through the pack, but I can't see him, so I'm thinking it is Isaiah. So he will line up. And here he comes. 45 and 45, Isaiah. Kicking way to the left-hand side. Doesn't slot it. Moving Boston now along to 9 goals, 13, 67. Courtesy Sales and Service scoreboard. Leading Tasmans 2-14. And Tasmans, they play it on quickly. Short ball is marked. Kicked into the man on the mark. Jace Rudder's got to chase it down. Rudder now. Where does he go? He's got nowhere to go. And he actually ran it across the boundary line. Didn't know about it. So the ball will be thrown in. Right forward pocket for Boston's with 10 minutes elapsed on the Airpole Help Place time clock for the best goalies in town.
Tasman player just need to go back a little bit more, take a few more steps back and kick over the man. Simple things.
Tap down one by Boston's, but Tasmans get the crumb. They just hack it wherever they can. Picked up there by Luke Pearce for Boston's. He bombs it way back in and not able to run it down. Misses everything. So the free kick will go the way of Brad Masters for Tasman. Tell you what, Marko Visic really made some ground there, but he couldn't get there in time.
I think they'll touch on that during the week, Boston's, the way that they're sort of blazing away a little bit. I think they'll, if they can fine-tune that, I don't think anyone will catch it.
Boston's back with it, trying to shrug. The challenge was Dennis. He got the hand pass away, though, to himself, and now chased across the boundary line. Oh, I thought that might have been off feet from Jackson Mason, but it's not called that way, so the boundary umpire will throw back in that right halfback flank, probably more than right forward pocket, and over it goes. I think that Shanley might have won that tap down. Dennis running through the pack, and Isaiah Rakawasa again, left footer, sends it out wider, looking for Jackson Locke on the lead. Locke went without it. I thought he copped a hip to the head.
Yeah.
Umpire called play on. I think it might have been Masters coming forward now. Masters, now they can get some run through the middle. Tasman looking to send Jackson Tansel on the chase.
Oh, good mark.
Good mark. City Motors marking the day contender that one.
Possibly.
We'll mark it down. Jackson Tansel making his mark. We're marking the team at City Motors. Drifted in forward mode. Oh, they went without it. Adam Davies at the back. It just fell onto his chest. Couldn't believe his luck.
Yeah.
Disappointing there.
Put himself in a bad
Tasman.
position.
And they'll go short here looking for and finding. I think that might be Luke Pearce falling back into defence. Goes across his half-back line, finding Casey Amos. Amos, don't see him moving too slow tonight. He decides to go short. That was a good reach, that grab. Doing very well there. And we'll see where they want to go from here through Tyree Sincock all the way back into his own goal square. Well, you still got 8 minutes of normal time before you get time on, so you might want to move it. And Jimmy Neal does now. Jimmy Neal deciding to come back into centre field. And Jackson Tansel with a good spot for Tasman, trying to bat that to advantage. Jace Rodder, thought he was caught a little bit high there. Jace Rodder, no, it's not Paul, so we'll have a ball up 45 from home, northern end.
Didn't need to go in ball then, did he, mate? He just kept going down that wing. Pointless. Boston's player.
Umpire balls it up. Boston win the crumb after no one really won the tap out. And we'll do it all again 46 metres away from the northern end. Boston doing it comfortably at the moment. Umpire sends the ball skyward. Who's going to get there in front spot? It was Boston. Ball falls to the bottom of the pack. We've got a high contact free. So Tasmans will get the ball back now. And who is it getting up? Billy Haybick can barely move. He has thrown himself into everything, Billy Haybick. The real captain's not.
Yeah.
And he gets the free. Is he going to line up for a shot at goal? Does he even have the strength in the legs? But he's going to go back and have one. He's about 10 degrees off centre. He'll be kicking from just inside 50. Billy Haybick. If anyone from Tasman deserves a goal, it's probably him. Here he comes from 48. It's a little bit under it, I think, and pulls it across the face, off to the left, and that bounces through for 1 point for Tasman's, moving them on to 2 goals, 3, 15. Trailing Boston's 9 goal, 13, 67. Courtesy Sales and Service scoreboard.
Here they go, they're moving quickly.
Casey Amos bringing it quickly out of defence. It's a thumping kick up. Rakawasa, great grab. Rakawasa turns, pivots, goes again on his right boot. Sends his man on the chase.
Good.
That's a good chest mark. They're going to play on quickly here. And that's coming off the boot of Threadgold. Your man, the Dusty Martin lookalike. Falling to the bottom. Oh, they do rather play out their Tasmans. Doing very well to Crumb and get it across their half-back line. And now Dylan George is going to chase this. George is going to find himself in trouble. Tries to shove through. He's gone. He then straight into the tackle there, Dylan George. No chance of getting away with that one.
Bit of a highlight there for Tasman's. At Masters just doing what he does, just sticking solid, getting in front of his man and, grabbing that mark and giving him some sort of opportunity to get it out of that back line.
Barry Fowles are sending it wider. They're going to play on here with, and I think that's Casey Amos coming forward. Jackson Locke, is that the man with it? I think it is. He's going wide out. I don't think that's going to make the goal square. Sends the man on the chase. Sonny Singh.
Yeah. 2 guys in the
Yes,
carry.
he did. Sonny Singh taking the grab.
Just come out of nowhere. He's like, started running from behind the trees out there, Keith, and just pop, there he was.
And Sonny
Great
Singh,
spread.
he's been moved between the ruck and up front.
I think he's enjoying it.
He is having a great night out, Sonny Singh. Certainly one of Boston's best.
Just they didn't see him coming then, Tasmans.
He'll line up on an angle, 45 degrees. They're only going to be kicking from about 20 out. He really flew strong through the contest there, Sonny Singh. Has no problems at all. Adding to the tally for Boston's. Sonny Singh makes it his second on the night. And Boston's, they reach 10 goal. It's 10-13-73, leading Tasman's 2-3-15. We've played 15 minutes of the final 2. Thanks to our number 1 ticket holder, Macca's Port Lincoln, the home of local footy.
It's hard to believe he's only kicked 2 goals. See,
Yeah.
he's had a lot more of it. He's had a lot of the footy.
But he's probably taken over the game from Shanley, who I think has been benched in his final 2. So he's probably picking up from where Shanley left off. Umpire with it back in the centre.
Nice luxury for Boston's there, having the, do that with your rucks.
Absolutely right. And it was Dylan George who got the tap down, but Boston's back with the crumb. They're going to have to get rid of it quickly, and they do, because he certainly hit his 15 there, and doing well there to try and push through the contest was Marcus Gobert. Tasman now. Good long kick into the forward line. Izzo went, no, he weighted down at the bottom of the pack. And Bodie Fowler, I think it is now, gets the hand pass away to Threadgold. Threadgold does well to get Boot to ball. Surely couldn't mark. No, can't get there on the half volley. Cooper Puckridge. doing well into the ball. Billy Hayvick now goes to ground. He gets the hand pass out, desperation style. Right back into the contest there. Jackson Mason bounces once, twice. Tapped into advantage there. Tasman trying to keep it in there. And Tyson Collins went without it. Boston's back with it. And they send into centre. That's Rakawasa with it now. Rakawasa centre half back. Where can he go with it? He goes further out to the left-hand side. Good mark taken. They can move down that left side if they want to move quickly. And they do. Off the boot now goes, I think that might be Luke Pearce, continuing down that left side. Ball falls down and to the bottom of the pack. It's still on Tasmans. They can't get it out. High waters the ball up.
If it's going to take two to tackle them, then they'll do it, mate. That's good by Tasmans.
Certainly more commitment at the ball than what we saw in the first term. And Stephen Reese was the man who came up with the ball. He was strong in the first half, a little bit quiet in the second. Ball hasn't really found him. Ethan Boyle trying to clear with the kick. It was smothered directly off the boot. I don't even know whether he got his boot to the ball before the ball was smothered. And the umpire will call for a free kick, high contact there. And Tasmans will get the free on their centre right wing.
How long have you got on that clock there, Keith, in front of you?
We've had 17 minutes on the Empire Power Place time clock. 3 minutes plus time on at the end of this game. Good strong mark there, Bowden Fowler. Leapt high above the contest to grab it. Fowler now will play on through centre field. It's an ordinary kick. Oh, good.
Great mark.
Really, Hayvick. Notice marker that they contender that one.
He's had a good game.
And I think probably a leading contender because to have that, now he's done something. I hope it's just cramped. Billy Hayvick and Masters. Did he take the mark? No. Umpire calls play on. Rakawasa there. Can't quite get there first time. Boston now with Bodie Fowler picking up the loose ball. He's caught in possession. And Tasmans will get the free. But Billy Hayvick, I think, deserves something out of this game. He's certainly not going to get the win. Jimmy Neal with the volley up and under. He's not playing the round ball game. That's over a curtain point. Give it a few weeks, Jimmy. And now the ball to the bottom of the pack. Umpire orders another ball up.
Billy Hayvick, sensational.
Jimmy Neal putting on the skills exhibit for who wants a little bit of coverage like he got in the opening game last year. Tap forward there by Dylan George out of the ruck contest. Adam Davies went without it. Tasmans, they go without it now. This man taking without the ball. Billy Hayvick, did he get slung into the ground? Yes, he did. And Billy Hayvick gets up. He wants to play on. And looks and now throws it onto the boot. It's a bit of a slice kick, but that's all right. Of course, it falls nicely onto the chest of Ethan Boyle. Boyle playing on, looking for the lead, finding the lead, and Mason went without it. Boyle in there hard at the ball. Can't get the ball clear, Tasmans. Now Boston's onto it. Jimmy Neal bursting onto it. He's away on the left foot. That's a wobbly old kick. And now the ball is picked up. They're going to play on here. I think that's Shearley getting back onto it with a little bit of cream. Sonny C with the mark. Sonny C, is he going to play on? He's going to chip over the top, looking for a man on the lead. Tasman's falling back. That was an opportunity gone begging there for Boston. As now the kick across field, and Stephen Reese can't get there. It was a good kick from Harry Hayvick. Tasman's taking the mark right back pocket, and they're going to play on here. Little bit of catch. Cody Spry now going further out onto the wing, and finally they get some sort of continuance with Dylan George, who sends it forward now into centre pack. And who's that with it now? I think that might be Ben Daniels, who's fallen back off the forward line. I make it only his third or fourth possession of the night. Ben Daniels, very quiet.
He has the talk.
Into the field. Oh, good strong mark there from Tyson Collins. Plays on quickly. Hand pass away down that right wing. Cody Spry with it now, looking for an option. Chipping into the forward line and couldn't get there in time. Tyson Collins. Kick around the body. Adam Davies back there taking the mark for Boston at fullback.
Yeah.
They just can't make it sit, Tasman.
They did so much hard work then, but no, up forward.
Adam Davies out to the left side. Good strong grab. Jimmy Neal ahead of his Tasman rival as the clock ticks over, into time on at the end of this fourth term. Ball down after it was spotted by Tasman. Now coming onto it, I think that is your man, the dusty lookalike Josh Threadgold. Hands it back to Tasman because the hand pass went nowhere. Adam Davies strong in the contest, couldn't take the clean mark though. And now it's Ethan Boyle. Ball is touched off the boot. Harry Izzo's going to have to play on here off the left boot. And Izzo hit the post. Disappointing finish for Harry Izzo. Probably deserved better than a poster. That passage of play. And Tasmans, they have doubled their output in this final term to 2-4-16. Trailing Tasmans 10-13-73. Casey Amos drives it quickly down the centre. Tucker can't get the mark for Boston. for Tasman, sorry. Boston up with it now. It's Tyree Sincock getting a mongrel kick forward. Fitzpatrick's going to try and chase it down for Tasman. They're just all over themselves, Tasman, at the moment. And Boston's more than happy to walk the ball into the contest. Umpire orders a ball up, 21 gone.
You've got to finish it off with you, Tasman. Just finish it off. Run in numbers.
Right for the umpire to put the ball in the air. Once again, we do it all this evening, thanks to our number one ticket holder, Macca's Portland, to the home of local footy. Spry with the kick out. Ethan Boyle goes without it. That's going to be a free kick. And Boston's up with it. Let's see if they can get one last contender for the EP Surf goal of the day. Make your goal look great with EP Surf. Might struggle.
Yep.
Here we go. Boston now bombing into the forward line. It was Marko Visic with the long kick, and Tasman's do well to spoil. They fall across there, Boston. Hand pass away. Did he go without it? Umpire says move it out, and it was an air swing. So the free kick and sending. Good. No.
Almost.
Quite get there, Daniel Govan. Oh, he really went hard at that one and just couldn't get there in time.
Good on him. Having a crack still.
Boundary umpire to throw in. Just forward of the Tasman dugout on that right wing. Once, twice the charm. And tap down one there by Boston. Tasman's back with it. No, it was Boston getting the kick in forward. And it's off hands. That will go across the boundary line for a throw-in. Clock ticks over to 22 minutes. Goal final turn.
Can't be long there, mate. Can't be long.
They did kick a couple earlier in the term, Boston, so maybe 3 to 4 minutes. In fact, it was off a boot, and so the free kick for last contact was a short one. I think that might be Dylan George out there, looking for an option, looking to go short, looking for a lead, and finds Jackson Mason. Mason now, where can he go? Mason, I think they're content to see this one out and not give the ball back to Boston. As the pack flies, it falls to the back. Tasman there first. They can't get clean possession though. Boston, they managed to get a mongrel kick forward. Good squirrel coming in from the back. No, Kayla Fitzgerald called for high contact. In fact, it was Visic. So the free kick going the way of Tasman. Ben Daniels to take it.
Just their timing's all right at the moment. The timing's wrong at the moment for Tasman's. They're not hitting the packs at the right time. They're overrunning it. Yeah.
Ben Daniels into the forward line. No one there apart from Bodie Fowler, and the next three closest were also Boston's players. Adam Davies now taking the mark on half-back. Comes wider.
He's got Isaiah.
Mitchell Garrett, and in fact he doesn't have time to follow Isaiah Rakawasa because he has his fists clenched after one of the most convincing wins seen by Boston probably in half a decade.
Definitely the best I've seen.
Full time here at Poole Oval, and on the Courtesy Sales and Service scoreboard, it is Boston 10-13-73, having defeated Tasman comfortably. It is 2-4-16, the visiting side, and from the get-go, Boston, they were just all over this game like a rash day team.
They've come in with a plan, mate, and they've executed it beautifully. They've played 4 quarters. I don't think I've seen Boston play 4 quarters before. Have you, Keith? I mean, you're sure you have, but
no, I haven't.
A lot more of Boston.
Maybe their season opener last year against Waybacks. But even then, I think they probably went a little bit quiet in that third term, allowed Waybacks to get back into the contest a little bit. But such a comprehensive display, I don't think I've ever seen that from the Boston side. They were excellent out there tonight.
And they could have gone more. They could have gone with the ante a little bit more, I think.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Just shy of 10 goals, the final margin. We both predicted 5 at the start. Finished 9 goals, 3 the final margin, 57 points. So Boston, a great way to start their campaign for season 2024, particularly under lights here at Poole Oval. Looks like Isaiah Rakawasa a lot to think about over the next few weeks.
Absolutely, mate.
Whether they actually want to transfer a couple of games tonight now.
I was just about to say that. I think they'll be asking for that one for sure, because it works for them, mate, but I don't think of it day or night. I think it would have worked either way, mate, their game plan and their confidence with each other and their awareness and everything's there. It's great. It's only going to get better.
And that's the thing, is that the way they managed to play that off the lead, they just didn't look like they skipped a beat with the... Well, I don't know whether there's too much dew out there at the moment, but it was a style of game that you could play dry weather or wet weather tonight, I thought.
Very true, mate, but either way they had the answers, didn't they?
They certainly did. Going through the goal scorers for Boston, Isaiah Rakawasa, the coach, with 1. Jack Shanley with 2. Stephen Reese, the captain, with 1. Sonny Singh with 2. Brad Jacob with 1. Marko Visic with 2. Jackson Locke with 1. For all the dominance of Jack Shanley and Sonny Singh, they only got 2 goals each. So that's such a well-rounded performance by Boston with the goal kicking.
You're right, that's spot on, and that surprised me when you told me he only kicked 2 goals. I thought he's had so much more of it. And he dropped that many marks. He dropped a lot of marks too.
Well, that's exactly right.
Imagine if he took those marks.
Imagine what would have happened if Sonny Singh took those marks that he could have and Jack Shanley wasn't benched.
True.
That could have been ugly in that last turn.
Would it be a little bit early to say that he could probably kick 100 this year, Singh, if he stayed up forward?
I'd be more inclined, based on what I saw tonight, to say that Shanley would have more of a shot at that.
Cheers.
But it would
50 each, maybe.
Well, that's not out of the realms of possibility if they decide to stick Shanley at half forward and keep Singh at full forward. But it depends on who they come up against. Because you're not going to see that sort of performance generate that sort of a result against the likes of Lincoln South and Marble Range. They will make you pay for that inaccuracy.
True. Let's pump their tyres up then, maybe, mate, once they sort of come across the teams like that.
Mate, maybe kick a score of 13-10 or 14-9 rather than 10-13.
True.
Coming home
True.
strong, then maybe that can be a little bit different. The goal scorers for Tasmans, Jace Rodder. He got both of them.
Okay. So he was good first half, Jace. A little bit patchy in the second half, but I don't blame him. He had no support, but positive there, I suppose. With Jace.
Very much a comprehensive and dominant performance by Boston here at Poole Oval tonight. We'll take you around the grounds with the Courtesy Sales and Service out-of-town scoreboard one more time, and before we wrap things up here at Poole Oval and take you through exactly what we're going to be doing next Saturday. That's coming up next on our live exclusive coverage of the 2024 Air Peninsula Football League Premiership seasons, thanks to our #1 ticket holder, Macca's Sport Link, and the home of local footy here on 5CC.